How do you increase conversions so that you ultimately sell more, whether it's on that sales letter, sales video, or webinar? What if I told you that a big part when it comes to conversions is ultimately how do you transition from teaching and giving content to the offer? And what happens in between here is absolutely crucial, because most of the time, the problem is it all gets weird, right? A lot of times, marketers, they are able to teach, deliver content, and then all of a sudden, there's this weird transition in between where they don't really know how to do it, they don't know how to ask for permission, they don't know how to transition from teaching to selling. And if you get this part wrong, your offer is going to be weird, it's going to be awkward, there's going to be a ton of people leaving, and your engagements and your conversions is going to go all the way down. However, if you do it right, you're going to realize that people are going to be on the edge of their seats, they're going to be listening and hanging on your every word, and by the end of it all, they'll be like, I don't know what's going on, but I feel this urge to reach my back pocket and take out my credit card and invest in this product, program, or service. And if that's what you want to be able to do, then this video here is going to be crucial, because in this video, I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes to a recent call that I did to show you exactly what it is that you need to be doing if you want to be able to do that transition from content to offer well. And if you do it well, conversions is going to skyrocket. Let's begin. You've heard me say this in the past. Was there any connections to ROI based in this presentation? The transition from content to an offer needs to be so smooth, needs to be like butter. Stanley, I know you have your next webinar coming up next, and my team put you over here as well. So Stanley, welcome back. Benefit of everybody else who might not have seen you in a hot seat before if they're new. Just walk us through who you serve and the result you help them generate.
I'm a photographer, and the people that I serve is photographers who want to capture their dream shot. And the result that I generate is to give them the skills to be able to capture extraordinary photos, whether they want to do it as a hobby, part-time or full-time from their passion. The question that I have is around the messaging on the secret. So one of them is a little bit longer, kind of giving them not only what it is, but also the benefit behind it, what it means to them. And the other one is more just the what it is. And I'd like to know which one is the better one out of the two. And the second one is I'd like to get your feedback in terms of the structure when I start the pitch, in quote.
So this is the part, okay guys, please write down, ask for permission.
Now, would it be okay for me to share the step-by-step process where you can discover what you need to be doing, whether it is something that you want to do it yourself or whether it's something that you want to work with me? I think, yeah, something like that.
The transition from content to an offer needs to be so smooth, needs to be like butter. And it's something that you guys need to practice again and again and again and again and again and again until you guys can just, do it in your sleep, okay? Now, the way to transition well, right, so important, is to always, first, number one, summarize, okay? Now that you have discovered that these are the key strategies to take great looking photos, right? Whatever it is that you did. Okay, so number one is summarize what it is that you did. Now that you have discovered that now that you discovered that this hustle hack is the way you can get more out of your day. Now that you've discovered that these are the 7 moves that you need to be doing in order to get more leads, right? So summary, right? Now that you have discovered, then it would be number 2. Okay, let me just write it down, okay? Because this is something you guys all need to practice. Okay, transition to the offer. How do you actually do that? Okay, number 1, summarize. Let me just write down the topic. This would be the transition. So you always summarize first. Okay, number 2, permission. Okay, so what does this mean? So now that you have discovered that these are the different methods that you want to be utilizing in order to take great pictures and to really stand out as a photographer, would it be okay with you if I could share with you my method, my process, my system, my blueprint that has enabled me to. Now this is crucial. You're asking for permission to reveal, okay, process, training, system, blueprint, okay. Now the last part is the differentiator, right? That has result. Okay, let me explain. Okay, so permission to reveal, right? Training, system, blueprint. I'm just going to put in training over here, but this could be whatever, right? This could be training, mentoring, coaching, blueprint. What you want to be able to do over here is, once you've summarized, right? Would it be okay with you if I could share with you my training that has, what is the result? That has given me my sanity back, that has given me more leads that I could handle, that has changed the quality of my life, that has enabled me to protect my family and to have money to never become a concern again, that has enabled me to win multiple awards as a photographer and to be finally recognized by the industry for my work, right? Result. Okay? Now, when you do something like this, there's no reason ever a person would say no. There's no reason a person would say, oh, wait a second, you mean to say this is going to give me more leads than I handle? No, I'm not going to give you permission to do that, right? If you do this well, a person's not going to go, oh, wait a second, you mean to say that this is what enabled you to retire your parents? That's ridiculous. I don't want to be able to do that, right? Permission to reveal methodology or training or blueprint that has resulted for you or your clients or your family or for somebody that you've helped, okay? Now that is when only, to make it not salesy, you're going to neutralize it with, and this is optional, okay? If let's say the process that you're showing them, the training, has got 5 steps, 3 things, 8 things, whatever it might be, that's when you can give them the choice, right? Where you can actually say, whether you decide to do it together with me in my training, or whether you're going to go do it yourself, right? These would be the 3 things, the 5 steps, the 7 moves, okay? So that is when they will feel, oh, okay, yeah, no problem, okay? Now this is something you need to practice over and over again until it's, and write down your script so that you know what to practice. Whether you decide to join me for this live training or not, or whether you want to be able to do this yourself, these would be the few different moves that you need to be doing, okay? So choice, right? So it's like permission to reveal, but hey, whether you join me or not, you still can do it yourself, right? So does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect.
We want to make sure that we are working with the people that's the right fit. You'll need to fill up a form. There's a link right below this video. Somebody on my team might give you a call to interview you to see if they're right fit for each other. And if you want to apply and see if you're a good fit, then all you need to do is click on this link in the description box below and my team will be in touch with you.